Never know how this is going to look for y'all. I hope you people in the South are not annoyed. I'm annoyed for you. I wonder if you're annoyed, not hope. I wonder if you're annoyed how since the internet has come out, everybody has like appropriated your y'allin', okay? I'm just saying. All the y'allin', everybody who's not from the South has been y'allin', and that's y'alls. Just my opinion, my stinky little opinion. All right, hello, people of the tube. I love you, and I truly do. I don't know why I've got a live chat and not a... Okay, well, you know what? If you've ever watched me on the internet, you will know that I spend half the time at the beginning of the video talking about the internet. My Lord. Holy moly. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Oh, my sweet brother, my older brother is a little bit ill. Say a little prayer, would you please? I noticed with my iPad update, I just love the little updates. It did a little something different. Hey, Jen Ren Scraps, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. I just came to my memory that during COVID, you know, that I had set up with my family. My mother came. She was feeling okay back then. And my man, it was just myself and my man and my mother and my man and my son. My daughter wasn't able to come that year. And we did a live stream on Thanksgiving right from my dining room. Thank you, Jen. My daughter's coming. We're having Thanksgiving, actually. We're having Thanksgiving at my mom's on Thanksgiving, but it's just going to be my stepdad, myself, my man, Romeo, and my son. My daughter is coming tomorrow, so we're having our actual whole family, sort of whole family, together. My two kids are both be here tomorrow, so that feels like full Thanksgiving for me. So hold on one second. I apologize. I just have to fix one thing on here. Oh, my mama is feeling all better. Oh, so anyway, so it's nice to see everybody. I know there's a few of you there. So today I'm going to do the opposite of what I usually do. First of all, I'm drinking my new favorite drink. It is the Cocoa Mocha Latte from Dunkin' Donuts. My stomach was not handling coffee for a long time. Since last spring, I've been drinking only tea, which may have been a reason why I have been so calm lately over the last couple months. But I'm back on the coffee, and not only that, there's espresso in this. So you people better just get ready and hold on for this stream, because I'm gonna have a lot of energy. So this has been my fall journal, and I've been working in it. And so I'm gonna actually I'm gonna open up these two little wonderful packages that I got from, these are Happy Meals that I got from the swap. And you know, Jen, my stomach never was sensitive with coffee, except all of a sudden last spring, I've been drinking black coffee, and not a lot. I would drink maybe 2 cups a day since I was in my late 20s, right? When I met Romeo, that's when I started drinking it, because that's what he drinks. I just started drinking it with him as we started dating. And that was it. I would drink 2 cups a day. I'd be fine. Of course, you know, with the I didn't know at the time, because I had the late diagnosis for the bipolar, that I was probably hypomanic most of my 20s. I was very productive. And I didn't need a lot of coffee back then. But anyway, now with the medication that I take, which is very good, it does tamp down my energy level. So I could use a little bit of tea or coffee, just a little bit. I have maybe 2 to 3 cups of tea, black tea a day. Usually that's what I've been drinking. And again, like I'll drink this latte, and that's all I'll have for today. Although I did have 2 cups of tea earlier, so I probably should slow it down. But I have a lot to get done today. Yeah, that's John. That's my man. Yep. An addict. John drinks it all day. I mean, all day. I think he probably drinks a pot a day. You know, it's ridiculous. I could never drink it like that. First of all, I just don't like it that much, you know. And I normally drank it black, but now I tried this, and there's no sugar in here, but they do put like a cocoa powder. It's unsweetened, I think. But then I added a little bit of chocolate to it, and then a whipped cream on top, which is very delicious. Plus, my dog loves the whipped cream. So one of these came from Sharon Lombard, and the other one came from Vanessa, you know, Crafty Angel, Vanessa. And she made this envelope. I don't want to put her address out there, but she did put on some beautiful stamps. Just saying, beautiful stamps. And so did Sharon, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna do it the opposite way. She put a little hummingbird stamp. So I want to add these to my fall journal before I wrap the fall journal up. I ordered a beautiful, and I showed it already last time I did do a video or a live, I forget which it was, beautiful Christmas journal from Lovely's Crafting Lodge. And I'm so glad I went ahead and did that because, yeah, John's the same way. He could drink it and fall right to sleep. And so I want to go right ahead and jump into that Christmas journal. I'm glad I did it because I as much as I have all those intentions, I'm going to make my own Christmas journal. It probably wouldn't happen. So we have that. So let's just dig in here. Before we do this, though, I do want to share something. I do my devotional videos, and every day I include one of these, our daily breads. You can get these free. You can listen to it online. My church provides these, and this one was for September, October, November. So actually last week at church, or the week before, I picked up the next one for December, so I have it. But this one today, it was meant for me. God does that, right? God literally put this one in there for me to read today. And it was just so amazing. So the reading was from Mark 6:35 to 44. And if you want to hear the whole thing, you can go back and watch the devotional video. Oh, no, I didn't put up a devotional video, but you can go read Mark 6:35 to 44. It's about, I'm sure you may have heard the story before, when Jesus feeds the 5,000 people with like a couple loaves of bread, right? And so it's amazing. However, it's just, well, I'll tell you the story of how this just hit me so hard. It's called Partnership with God. And it says Mark 6:37, and it says, "Hey, Lori, you give them something to eat. When my friend and her husband struggled to conceive, doctors recommended she have a medical procedure done. But my friend was hesitant. Shouldn't prayer be enough to fix our problem?" she said. "Do I really need to do the procedure?" My friend was trying to work out what role human action has in seeing God work. And I personally have been questioning that same question for a couple of years regarding my mom, many years regarding my own mental health, and specifically over the last year, I have been wondering that regarding my own health and wellness journey, specific to trying to lower my weight after going on psychiatric medications that have caused my weight to skyrocket, even though I have tried, some of you know I went on a 40-day sugar fast, some exercise, gym membership. I could go through the litany of things that I have done over the last 2 years. But I've always prayed, and the Lord has known I've been truthful about my desire to really stick with knowing that my vessel is to be filled with the Holy Spirit, and I want to make sure that I am doing right by God, right? So what role does human action have in seeing God work? What I'm trying to do my part and have my actions and my part in meeting God to help him, not to help God. I don't need to help God. Doing my part in taking action. So I'll move forward. The story of Jesus feeding the crowd can help us here. Mark 6:35 through 44. We may know how the story ends. Thousands of people are miraculously fed with just a little bread and some fish. Sorry, I forgot the fish before. I didn't mention the fish earlier. But notice, who is to feed the crowd? The disciples, verse 37. And who provides the food? They do, verse 38. Who distributes the food and cleans up afterward? The disciples, verses 39 to 43. You give them something to eat, Jesus says, verse 37. And this is the part that really hit me. Jesus did the miracle, but it happened as the disciples acted. A good crop is a gift from God, Psalm 65, 9 through 10. But a farmer must still work the land. Jesus promised Peter a catch of fish, but the fisherman still had to cast his nets, Luke 5, 4 through 6. God can tend the earth and do miracles without us, but typically chooses to work in a divine human partnership. My friend went through with the procedure and later successfully conceived. While this is no formula for a miracle, it was a lesson for my friend and me. God often does his miraculous work through the methods he's placed in our hands. And then they always ask questions. When are you tempted to pray without acting? What's God calling you to act on right now? Dear God, thank you for including me in your amazing work. Please take what's in my hands and do wonders through it. And I read this literally 20 minutes after I had my virtual appointment with my doctor, who prescribes my psych meds, but who also has been walking with me for 2 years now, 2.5 years almost, with me being so upset about my weight. Thank you. Amen, right? Amen. I apologize. I didn't say amen. And she had tried me on a drug that was popular in the 90s called phentermine a month ago. And it ended up causing me severe anxiety. I had to go off of it. So this was our next meeting after that. And she said, where do you want to go from here, Laura? You've tried this and this and this and this and this. You know, we've went through everything. And I said, I don't know. I don't know where I want to go from here. All I know is I've talked to my daughter and we talked about body positivity and I talked about not focusing on this and that. And then we talked about my BMI and my health and, you know, my cholesterol's good and my blood pressure's good, but my BMI is not so great. And, you know, and I talked to Romeo about it and I said, you know, it's my why, right? I love that quote, remember your why. My why is not, I want to fit in a size 4 again. It's not like that anymore. My why is I may have grandchildren one day if I'm so blessed. But even if I don't have grandchildren, I've got 5 nieces and nephews, and some of them are probably going to have grandchildren. So I'm either at least going to be a great aunt, and I want to be around if God blesses me to be around and be healthy and be vibrant and be able to be around to support the next generation of children in my family. And so we talked about it, and I don't know why I'm confessing all this to all of you, but I know Lori's on a health journey too. So I made the decision today. It was a big decision. It's a huge financial decision because my insurance does not cover it. But I want to put it out there so I don't feel ashamed of it because a part of me has a little bit of shame with it. I made the decision to take the prescription for Wegovy. I'm going to try Wegovy, and I'm not going to be ashamed about it. I had a conversation with my daughter who's a nurse. I'm aware of the side effects and some of the things that can be involved with it. But I feel I have done my due diligence and trying other things. And I'm going to give it a try. And it took me 1 year to make this decision. I did not make the decision lightly. But I do feel like this particular piece was sent to me from God today because I have been tempted to pray without acting on this issue, to just pray to God to release me. I felt like that those parts in the passages in the New Testament where Paul speaks of having the thorn, you know, and I feel I have struggled before, you know. So it's a medicine. They have a medicine called Ozempic. Ozempic is a medicine that's for people who are truly have diabetes. I do not. But after Ozempic was successful with helping people lose weight who are diabetic, they then developed another medication, a couple other ones. Zepbound is another one, but Wegovy is for people who don't have diabetes, but it to help them with weight loss. It helps with your appetite, to suppress your appetite. And I actually tried another medication before this because the problem is I take lithium. It's the oldest medication in the book for bipolar disorder. It's a mood stabilizer. And the problem with lithium is it causes significant and long-lasting increases in your appetite. And there is nothing you can do about it. And it is very frustrating. And I cannot go off of it because anyone who has bipolar... Oh, yes, Jen. Yes. Am I eating a lot? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm someone who was not eating a lot. But since I started taking lithium, that's 3 years ago, I have gained 70 pounds from taking that psychiatric medication. It's a very clear reason. And that's why my doctor said that she thought it was worth it that for me to give this a try. However, the medication costs $1,100 a month. So basically, it'll be my whole paycheck. But I do feel like it's time for me to invest in myself. You know, hey, Leslie. Hey, nice to see you. All right, let's see. Enough about me and all that. But thank you, ladies, for listening. You know, sometimes I need to just get it off my chest. I did put in for a new Christian counselor, but he's so popular. It's actually a wife and a husband that I'd like to try to, you know, I've got a lot of changes going on in my life. And I put in for a new one. However, he's not available till, what is he on? Clozapine on Claudidine. So you understand. Those also cause hunger increases. Yes, Jen, right? Yeah. Those Jen, I understand that. Yeah. You know what, Leslie, you know what I would say, in my opinion, please don't shame yourself. I went through that, and I really feel like that whole like self-blame, self-shame, and I went through a huge period of it last year. It only made it worse. Then I felt like I was emotionally eating about my eating. Does that make sense to you, Leslie? I don't know if that makes sense to you. And here it is. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I pray that this finds you well. It does. I can't wait to see what you make with it all, Vanessa. Well, my plan, it was an orange swap. This is cute. Look at that. I plan to make a page in my fall journal with this and then post it in Beth's group. This is so cute. Look at that little button. That is so cute. All right, and I think this looks napkin-ish. Oh, cute. Oh, very soft napkin, yeah? It says grace and gratitude. I love it. So they're supposed to text me. Oh, you know what, Leslie? I know. I'm in the same boat. You know what I think? Personally, I believe that there is, and I'm not sure what your spiritual connections are with God, but I personally believe that you know what I'm gonna do? I have a bin, yeah, that I have of my fall stuff, and I keep it from year to year. I am going to actually, Vanessa, save half of this for next year. So this one's gonna stay, and this one's gonna get tucked away. I personally believe that for me, it goes like this. When I was living in the secular world before I was saved by the Lord, although I feel he saved me much longer time ago than I realized, I believed in the inner critic. And I believe the inner critic is nothing more than the devil. Same thing. So pick, if you're not religious or that way, absolutely. Jen says she gains weight dealing with the anxiety. Absolutely, Jen. And I think people go one way or the other, right? I think there's been times where I have lost a lot of weight and been too thin when I was anxious. And then there's times where I have, with emotional eating, and that's something I was examining with my doctor. I said to her, listen, Heather's her name. I said, Heather, here's the thing. I said, I really spent time thinking about if I was emotional eating. And I said I wasn't, because right now in my life, I don't have really anything going on except my mom was sick. I don't know if this came, I think this was in that package too, actually. Oh no, maybe this came out of this package. I think it did. All right, this is from Sharon Lombard. And I don't want to, hold on one second, Sharon. We're gonna pour it all out and then put it on there. Of course not, Jen, because you're not blaming it on him. It's the circumstances you're talking about. It has nothing to do with him personally. But I could see where a kid would feel, kids feel they take on things. So yeah, I know where you're coming at. That's pretty. Ooh, boy, we're gonna have a lot to do. Look at this little jam jar. Oh my gosh. So everybody have plans for tomorrow? Okay, I keep thinking tomorrow because my Thanksgiving's tomorrow. It says, may the magic and wonder of the season fill your heart, home, and happy holidays. Amen. Oh, here's a flower because you're amazing. I want to send that to Nicole Relax Cut Glue. Oh my goodness, I might have to do that. Sorry, I might have to send that on to Nicole. All right, let's see. Hi, Laura. Thanks for swapping. Hope you like what I sent. Oh, you know what, Sharon? I want to thank you because I missed the boat on signing up, and both of these ladies went ahead and signed up with me. Oh, look at all those mushrooms. Woo-wee. My goodness. Oh, look, little pilgrim. Oh, these are like, wow, this guy even has a gun. He's going out hunting for the turkey. Holy moly. This guy already, look at this, is like a young kid, man. That's his first turkey. Check him out. These are serious. Oh, so you know what I got? We had a, hey, Sandra, hello. See the cornucopia? So it's a surprise for my family. I found at the vendor sale that they had at my job, and I took my mom over last, 2 Saturdays ago. Not last Saturday, Saturday before. Anyway, they had this place that was selling fudge. Check this out. It was a hollowed out chocolate cornucopia filled with cookies. So nobody knows, but that's coming tomorrow. Isn't that great? Oh, look at the lantern. I might have to punch that and make a little tag. I love this with the gold and the orange. Woo-wee, girl. Hello, Autumn. These are really cute. We're going to make a fun page. I'm going to probably combine them maybe. We'll see. Oh, I love this one. Look at the patterns and texture. Fantastico. Yeah, this is a beautiful Happy Meal. Look at this one. Oh, I wish you could feel it. It is like a paper, but almost a fabric, right? And this one's beautiful too. I saw a beautiful video that I didn't watch, but I saw someone making these gratitude leaves. So beautiful. So these are gorgeous, and we're going to make something with these. And I do have a haul, because of course I always have a haul. However, I'm not going to be hauling because my haul money is now going to be paying for my medicine. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Peachy Cheap is going to have one less major customer because I do buy a lot from Peachy Cheap. Okay, so let me just flip through and show you what I made. I've shown this before, I think, but I have my little woodland animal buttons. And then I haven't seen Happy Ray around much, but I bought a bunch of stuff from Happy Ray a couple years ago for Halloween, mostly Halloween, but she made that. And this was a kit that I bought, and I actually wanted to put more washi around here. So let's get started. We're going to work our way through as we play Dawn H. Creates. How are you, Dawn? Oh, how are you? It's so nice to see you. Oh, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a billion years. I love seeing old school friends on the YouTubes. I'm going to grab some Halloween washi. I'll be right back. It's right next to me. I just have to move over some of these packages. And I'm going to just grab what we got here. I'm going to grab this one here. It says, thankful, blessed. Yes, I am. Now, today I'm going to go get my nails filled in. That's something new, and I will not stop doing that I have treated myself to recently. Anybody have any news other than I have news? I have great news. I have been accepted to the online. I'm doing online. Arizona State University master's degree program. I had started my master's degree for special education when my son was about a year old, and he's now going to be 15. And I got a handful. Hey, Ange, how are you, baby? I got about a handful of classes done, and then, you know, life got in the way. And so it's something I have wanted to finish. Thanks, Jen. It's something I have wanted to finish my master's degree for a really long time. And I did it in person at Lehigh University, which is over here in Pennsylvania. And I had taken the classes there. And I actually have some other credits for another thing where I chased down Romeo. That's a story for another time. But they are master's classes. So hopefully I'm going to be able to get some of my former master's classes transferred. That would be awesome. But it's a great program. I think it was, when I was looking for a program, I was putting in top, you know, when you Google top special education online programs, right? And so that one came up as #1. So I was really glad about that. So it's a highly rated program, all that, blah, blah, blah. But it's not just special education. If you don't, Ange, I feel you, girl. I feel you. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, so I start in the spring. I start in January. The thing is, you know, God is good. God put it on my heart to just take a look, and that it was time and that I was ready. And, you know, with my son, we were talking about it. I was talking to Romeo about it, and it's my son's gonna, hey, my Gene! My son is gonna be in, you know, starting college in, you know, 4 years, actually probably like 3 and some change. So I said to Romeo, if I want to finish my master's, because he finished his a long time ago. And I said, if I really do want to finish it, I better get to getting before he's in college. We don't want to pay for two people in college at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So my Romeo was super supportive of it. I love him for that. He's also been supportive of the Wegovy. You know, he knows it's a huge expense, but he's, you know, I have to say, I'm very blessed with this man. He's worked really hard, and he sacrificed a lot financially and for himself. And then whenever it comes to me, I'm a big spender. You know, he paid a lot of money for my new teeth, and now we're gonna. What seems like with me, it's like, you know, with him the money comes in, with me the money goes out. Time does fly, Dawn. It really flies. 3 years, my daughter will be 30. I'm ready to choke. So yeah. Oh, I have things I want to put in here. So hold on, and put that over there. So yeah, here's my little journal I've been making. But yeah, so the program starts. So the funny thing is, I had that happen. I got accepted to the program. Then my church asked me to be on church council. Right? Dawn said her oldest is 36. It's like this, right? Right, Gene? He's in high school. Gene, he's not only in high school, okay? And he's in all these great classes. That's all fine. Now he's texting with girls and not even telling me much about it. And then he gets a ride from a friend every morning, his buddy Calvin. And then Calvin, he's in the, I mean, it's okay because I have, thank God for my girlfriend at work who's young. She told me about Life 360, and it's an app. I know, Dawn, it's ridiculous. My daughter's worse than him, though. I will tell you, she'll only say things in passing about boys, about men that she dates or doesn't date. She'll says to me a couple weeks ago, "Oh, Mom, I met a nice one, I thought, but he was crazy." And then she won't say anything else. But yeah, so that's him. Okay, this is the 5 fingers of prayer: the thumb, the index, the mentor. I don't know why they call it that. The ring and the pinky. Beth Schuler taught me about that. I thought that was cool. And then in here I have a little something that reminds me of my Alicia Mott, because she loves that lady, whatever that lady's name is. And then some of these are from Happy Ray. And then I just kind of went nuts. I have these things for years. I decided to have the little children's book. I forget who sent me some of these things. They're really cute. You pull this out. This is from a little young lady from my job. If you don't know, I currently work with individuals with disabilities, intellectual and developmental mostly. This is a young lady named Ketia. She lives in Rwanda. I had a dream as a child that I would sponsor someone from Africa. Thanks, Jean. And I made that dream came true this year. This was a dream that came true. And then she wrote me a letter and told me all about her country. So this is one of my dreams that came true. And it's also something I got to get done today because in order to pick her out, it's from compassion.com. If anyone's ever interested in sponsoring a child, it's an amazing, thank you, Leslie. It's just my little thing. You know me. It's my little hodgy-podgy way of being. If you ever wanted to do that, you just go to compassion.com. And you can put in a birthday, and I chose my son's birthday. So she has the same birthday as Cole, except she was born in 2014. Oh, Jen says she sponsors a little boy named Moses from there. Jen, is it not the most rewarding, wonderful thing? I almost didn't want to say anything about it because there is that verse in the Bible where I think Jesus says, like, don't, like, you know, give without talking about it. Like, because I don't want to I'm not here to brag about it, but I do want to share about it in case someone else doesn't know about it. I found Compassion on Instagram years ago, and I didn't have the cash because I wasn't working, you know, and I want this to come out of the money that I make personally, you know, not out of like family money. Like I wanted this to be from me, you know, from me. It says, it is not talking of love, but living in love that is everything. That's from the tea bags. This one is from Safia. Look at this bad boy. This is from Safia. Thank you for loving on my journal, guys. Dust Fairies. This is a beautiful card from Flo, our buddy Flo, Andrea. I made a pocket, and I forget who sent me this. Light shines on the righteous and joy on the upright in heart. Psalm 97:1. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Psalm 121:2. And underneath here, a lot of the pages of this journal are made out of, these pages here are the pages of the I don't know how other people's churches work, but my church is a Lutheran church, and we do a lot of, thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. Yeah, you found through your church. That's wonderful, Jen. Yeah, I have her picture up on the wall up here too. This was an extra one, so I have one on the wall up here. These are the pages of the pamphlets that they give out at my church because I hate to waste the paper. So I love to use a lot of these pages for my journals, actually. Yeah, so I saved some of them, but I can't save all of them, people, because I get one every week, and Cole gets one every week, so we have a lot of them. And then, okay, this was the kit. I bought a kit, and so I've never really used kits, and I had fun using this kit. And then this is a book that I got of ephemera. And so I cut that out. That's from that little girl. This came up from the compassion.com. Whoever is kind to the needy honors God. Proverbs 14:13. And this one, I love this. Is Lamentations. I've been following along for a year now, but I'm not even. I still have like another. I'm doing like, you know how they have like, it's supposed to be read the Bible in a year. Well, I'm listening. I'm listening. Yeah, and you know what, Leslie, you could just go. Another thing you can do, I want to say this to you guys. Compassion.com has a monthly calendar, and this is how I started out with them for a long time, way before I sponsored Child. You go on their website, they have a calendar, you print it out, and every day of the month, they have a specific group or person, hey, Sherry, that you can pray for. It's a monthly calendar. Matter of fact, I haven't done that in a while. Let me write that down. See, you reminded me. Let me write that down. Compassion calendar. Because you know what? I can add that to my when I do the devotional videos too. Also, I have a calendar I can show you that's free. Anyway, Lamentations has been a little bit rough to go listen to. I listen to the on my way in the car and stuff. Because of the Lord's faithful love, we do not perish. For his mercies never end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations 1:23 through 24. And some of that self-hate and that nasty thoughts and those things that are in my mind sometimes that start to creep back in, those devilish thoughts, I come to this Lamentations 1:24 specifically. His mercies are never end. They are new every morning. Really, 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 really helps me. Yeah, it's really nice, Leslie. It's really, really nice. Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do. All right, and then this is a little picture of growing because Cole did this activity at Vacation Bible School over the summer. My seed of faith grows. And then we love to eat at Mimo's place. And so I also sometimes just write in my October 4th, we did this. It was a Friday evening. We ordered in from Mimo's. And I wanted to write this down that John ran into Mr. Magnuson, which was the principal of our elementary school, of Cole's Elementary School, for 34 years. And he said he just retired, and he said his wife survived breast cancer this past year. And I said, praise the Lord. And then that reminded me to put him on my prayer list, you know. And yeah, so these are just, you know. Oh, and these were a swap from Beth. And they were from Marty. These are Marty's beautiful. Look at Marty's beautiful artwork. Are you kidding me? Look at her beautiful artwork, if you guys know Marty. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Oh, thank you, guys. This is just my little goofy journals. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? These are Marty's beautiful. I put a little Happy Meal sticker. Just beautiful. Mm-hmm. And this is from Christina's Shack. I got that a long time ago from her, but I never had a home for it. So I did put it in here. That's from Christina's Shack. Yep, that's hers. I thought that was just gorgeous. And then this one is another quote, another verse. Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the first produce of your entire harvest. And this came from, I feel like this was from the sale that I got from Dana, because she had made a bunch of those. Who doesn't love Marty, right? I know. Who doesn't love Marty? I love Marty. What I really loved was how this came out, though. This was just a napkin on a time card. And for some reason, I loved on that. I just loved on that. You know, just loved on. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Okay, this is a completely different spread, right? This is a piece from when I was manic. I found it, and I come across things that from when I was manic, and they're hard for me to look at a lot of the time, but I thought this one was perfect in this space because it was very childlike. And it says, you are a child of God, daughter of the Most High. And so I thought it fit. I thought it fit with all my Rainbow Bright and all that. And this came from Carhartt from there. Yeah. So these are, I bought these little, I don't know if you guys know, but they were selling these at all these little at the, what's the name of that store? Below Five or whatever, Five Below, Below Five, Five Below. I saw people reselling them literally for like double the price on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, whatever, dude, you need to get a grip. And then this is just a lovely, I just love this page. I thought this was such a, I went from like, this is just shows you my personality a little, I think. Wild and crazy, childlike, and calm and peace. I can also be calm and peaceful. This came from the Happy Mail. I can't remember who sent me this. Oh no, this came from a box I bought from a person I would not promote. But this was all, this is a pretty piece too. And, oh yeah, this is the little gnomes. I am certain that I will see the Lord's goodness in the land of the living. I think this is really important. With all the stuff that was going on with the, okay, Angie. Thanks, Leslie. With all the stuff that was going on with the election and everything, I just, this was my response to it, you know. And these are those whale tails. This was this right here, people. This, okay, the back, not the background, that's mine. But this was a playing card swap from Beth. And I didn't write the lady's name down, and I feel like a jerk because she did an amazing job. I wish I could remember who it was. Sorry, I feel so guilty now. And this lady too. I forget who they were. These great ladies. And they didn't have channels or anything like that. So amazing. I told her, this was kind of a joke. Keep praying to the turkey. Not really nice. That wasn't nice. And then this one was, this was from a swap a million years ago. So I decided to use it. And then some of this, I think this was from a long time ago. But this one, I forget where this came from too. But it's really pretty. Right? Prophecy, right? I agree. This came from Beth herself. Oh, this came from Beth. This was Beth's. Beth sent me this. Yes, she did. Happy fall. Yes, she did. And I got this. I love this washi tape. I got this from Temu. I don't know. You can either love or hate Temu. I love it. I mean, most of the time, most of my Temu stuff turns out all right. So I've been lucky with that. All right, and then we're here. I think I had, this is pretty much, yeah, most of this page I can do something here. This is when I voted, and I just put, in response to the voting, I just put, I put a page from scripture that day. I just didn't want to get into it. This one says, but as for me, it is good to be near God. I have made the sovereign Lord my refuge. I will tell all of your deeds. Psalm 73:28. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. And then I put little things in here. This is from work. I work with Jersey Mike's with some of the individuals. And then this is, there was an online service that I went to for a Catholic service. I'm not Catholic, but I was baptized Catholic. So, I like to follow that sometimes. And there's a YouTube channel where I went onto the online service on the 4th. And it was for All Saints Day. And they said to write down all of the people who had passed that you would be, praying for. So I wrote them all down and I put them in this pocket on All Saints Day, which was the 4th. And then this was the 5th. And then I think, and then the rest of it is, see, look, these are the pages from my, from the, like, this was from September 8th, I put that in there. But what I love about my church is that this is the motto of my church, basically, right? Love God, love your neighbor, care for the world. And that is what I love about my church. And that's it, I think. Nope, I did have something here. Pray with purpose. And then this is a little page that it can get decorated. But this came with an order. I forget what the heck I ordered. And I love this page. This was a gift. I made a, God said it, I believe it, that settles it. It's a hymnal jelly print on. And my church, on the 10th of October, we were going through Lamentations, and she had you write your own lament. And so that's in there. So I like to come back and peek at these things later on, And then at the end, the last page, I put this little thing that says end. So we are going to take these. This is I'm sorry. This is the art studio. I'm signed up December to start classes, an 8-week class session at this art studio that is so fun. And it's all about, it's called So You Wish You Went to Art School. And you get to go and try out everything, pottery, all of it. So I'm excited. All right, let's get rolling on this. Thanks for doing a flip through with me, guys. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna just take this guy and clip him a little bit. So we have some, stay, that'll stay. What is everybody else up to? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? All right, we might not be able to use everything because we have quite a bit, but we'll use what we can. Oh, let me tell you something. It is the coolest thing, Dawn. I mean, let me read it to you. Let's see. It's like, there's an art vending machine there. It says, it's just, there's an art thrift. The big problem we got for me is there's an art supply thrift shop on the second floor. You pay what you can, and they also take donations. Angie goes, what's happening for her? She's dieting. All right, take care, Ange. Have a good time. Good luck with the game. Boy, basketball already, man? Jeez. I swear, life in the South moves quicker and slower all at the same time. All right, we're going to make this into a note. We got 2 notes. Right? Jen said we have to grow our journals, not our waists, man. That's it, girl. 100%. You said it, girl. You said it. All right, we've got, let's see. All right, I want to just take the notes, these lovely notes, and put them here because I'll tuck those notes in. This I might use for something else. I'm not sure about the button or the flower yet, so we're going to put those there. I want to look at these napkins. Let's see what we got, because we got a bunch of napkins. I want to see what we're going to do with those. We may do something first with them. I'm just going to sort a little bit. Sleeping in and going out to lunch with your uncle. Nice. Oh, sleeping in. Nice. I slept in today. I didn't mean to. My son always comes and says goodbye to me. And I can't tell if this is let me get one of these. He always says goodbye to me. He must have been in a rush this morning because he did not say goodbye to me. And so I didn't wake up early because I'm off on Tuesdays right now. The other big news I have is I got a new job offer. I was not expecting it. This is one of those things where I'm like, this is God in my life, right? Because I was not expecting it. I was not looking at it. Oh, Dawn, I love you. Well, Dawn, I tell you what. You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm not, life has not been always easy for any of us, right? And so when we have those moments of life where it's going okay, it's just like, for me, I just like to jump on the YouTube and share my joy, because you guys have been so good to me over all this time. So many of you, you've been faithful friends. And I try to explain it to people who don't do online friendships, and they don't get it, man. They do not get it. But that's okay. I don't care anymore. I used to care, and I don't anymore. I really, really don't. It's just something you can't really explain to people. My son gets it because he has who gets it other than the crafters. The people who get it are the gamers, right? That's who gets it. The gamers get it. So the deal was this. I have this job, which also I was not looking for, right? And I have found that most of the time, I have not been looking for jobs, and that's when God gives me these jobs, right? I started to reflect about my job situation, and I have to think back, right? So I started thinking back to my first job. I didn't it wasn't like one of these where I was applying, and it was a family job at a video store when I was 16, and my mom was best friends with the manager. And so I got that job, right? And then I had in college, I had one of those jobs at the computer lab. But again, my friend had a job there first, and then she was like, let me get you this job. So it's always been the jobs I've had that I've been successful at, and were jobs where somebody already knew me and then wanted me to have the job. And this job I'm in now, they didn't really know me, but my friend Andrew, who has the disability, you know, and you know, we can say all kinds of fancy fun things like he's differently abled or whatever. But you know what? I've known Andrew for over 20 years. He was a student in my class when I was a high school teacher. Andrew is significantly disabled. So I'm not going to I'm not putting fun and fancy terms on it to be politically correct, okay? Because he's one of my best friends of all time. Anyway, because I was friends with Andrew and his former teacher, and his mom knew me, and his grandma knew me, and you know, he is and continues to be one of the best friends I've ever had in my life. They asked me, and it was only because I was driving home after dropping Andrew off to go to this program that I work at now. I literally was driving, no music or anything in the car, and I was driving only about 20 minutes because I dropped him off at my now current boss's house, and she was giving him a ride up to the program, which is an hour from my house, that's the one thing about my job that's really been hard, is the commute. And I had it on my heart, and I was going to pick him up later in the day because he was staying at my house, and this is now going on 2.5 years ago. And I had it on my heart, and God said, you know, because I had been looking to volunteer somewhere, because I had time and I was feeling better, and I had tried at one place and it was no good. It wasn't a match for me. It wasn't a bad place, it just wasn't a match for me. And then I asked the lady, my current boss, I said, do you guys need volunteers? And she's like, no. Well, yeah, but we don't want you to volunteer. We want to hire you. And I had to really think about it because I hadn't worked in a really long time. I had been in a very abusive marriage for 3 years when Romeo and I broke up, and then we got back together, and that had really, really taken its toll on me. You know, and then I had my mental health had really been tough. I had been in, you know, right before I met all you guys, I was in a day program for people with mental illness. All day long, you know, like a job, 9 to 3. And I worked that thing like a job, you know, but I wasn't walking with God. And, you know, until I started, you know, I had that breakdown, got the right medicine in 2021, and started walking with God. You know, God wasn't going to offer me stuff like that job, because the job is so important. It's working with people who are very vulnerable. And I believe that, you know, they are God's people. These people with disabilities, they are the meek. They are his children. And, you know, I felt so honored that God would want that for him. Anyway, so as I've been doing this job, Jen said it makes a big difference when you walk with them. And I think, Jen, in my experience, all I have is my own experience of life. I mean, I can observe other people, and especially in your own family, you can observe them, whatever. But I know what it is to not walk with him. So because of that, I can expressly tell you how different it is to actually walk with him, right? And so if I never had the experience of not walking with him, then my walking with him now wouldn't be as deep and rewarding and glorious. Does that make sense? Same thing as if I never had all the wrong medicines for bipolar disorder, and never went to the psych ICU, and never saw people leaving to go to the state hospital when God let me go home, then I wouldn't appreciate, you know? I feel like it's like the people who, John, for instance, Romeo went to Peru years ago to climb Machu Picchu, right? And he had such a better appreciation for America after he saw what physically with himself, not just looking at it on YouTube, because he does love to watch other countries on YouTube, but to see the actual conditions of a third world country, right? And then everybody wants to complain about America. Well, go to a third world country. Please do. Please do. Go see what it is to not have a flushing toilet every day, right? You know? Yeah, Dawn, 100%. 100%. Every little bit makes a huge difference. I mean, you know, people who do your job, Dawn, if you don't do that, then I don't have medication for me. You know what I mean? Do you know? It all matters, right? It all matters. There's everybody plays a part in the puzzle. We're all pieces in his puzzle, 100% of the time, and all imperfect, by the way. It was such a relief to me to realize I was a sinner. When I understood what the gospel was saying, that it's okay, Laura. You're not the only sinner. You're among you're among all sinners, because all humans are imperfect and we're all sinners. It doesn't mean that's like a, hey, let's all go out and just rally around sin. It's not at all what it's about. Right, exactly. And that's beautiful, Jen. And I do believe this. This is what I also have come to believe. That the Lord has certain people like you, Jen, who, your walk with him has been for a very long time, right? Well, guess what? There's people like me that haven't had that. So the Lord puts us together. Even if it's just online, but you might have somebody in your church like me we need each other, and we all need different parts, right? So like if I'm someone who's a baby Christian, I need those more mature Christians. And how are we going to get those more mature Christians if they don't start their walk earlier in life, right? We all have to, be in different places in our walk, right? I think it's I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful tapestry of humans. One of the my other where is that? My other devotional that I read in the mornings is The Portals of Prayer, and I picked this up at my church too. Now this is a Lutheran devotional because I'm Lutheran. But to me, Lutheran, it's a denomination. I'm a follower of Christ, right? I'm a Christian first, and then I have my denomination, right? And you don't have to have a denomination, right? Right, and that's okay too. Believe me, girl, I got you on that. I got you. And fibromyalgia is a BI. You know what? You know who has a lot of good information on that? Do you watch Nicole Relax Cut Glue? She's got a lot of good information on that stuff. Like, she's pretty good with that. She's got the same deal going. My sister, my half sister has it. Was it in here? It wasn't in here. I don't know where I read it today. Where did I read that today? It wasn't in here. It was in another one. Anyway, oh no, it was in, excuse me, the other one I read. Sue Monk Kidd. I didn't know she was a Christian. Lori said, and what you experience often, if not always, helps others that God brings into your life. Amen, girl. Amen. Amen. It was in this one. It was on giving. Sue Monk Kidd, I think she wrote a book. I can't remember the book she wrote. I didn't read it, but I think it was the one about bees. Anyway, she wrote about this. She said, I've always been fascinated with Brother Roger of Taizé, France. No, I'm definitely not saying that right. Listen to this. The founder of a Christian community where persons from 20 different countries and many Christian denominations live, work, and pray together. I just thought that was so cool. You have this little devotional too? It has a little Bible. Yeah, isn't this thing great? It's so, Lori, Dawn, I read it almost every day. Almost every day. Some days I don't get it together, but when I do get it together, I read it. Yeah, I do devotional videos on here with it on the channel. I try my best. I don't always get on the weekends, but probably I've been good for about once a week lately. But just because I'm not doing a video doesn't mean I read it. Don't read it. I just you know what, Dawn? I had a copy that I just gave to a girlfriend of mine from work. So anyway, I will say about this whole thing I'm rambling on. Boy, can I ramble. I am sad about the fact that I do have to figure out a way to tell my boss I'm leaving. Now, the good news is she's finally training somebody else to do my job. And that was a God thing too, because I had to be out. I was taking that medicine, and the medicine would cause me to have severe anxiety attacks. If I hadn't had so much experience with anxiety attacks, since, a lot of you guys could relate to that, it was the kind where your heart hurts and then it goes up your arm and you feel like you're having a heart attack. I started having those experiences when I was in my 20s. And so I knew what it was, and I had to immediately stop taking the medicine that I was taking. It was the newer medicine that my doctor had given me. But I could not go into work. I have to drive the members to the work locations because I'm a job coach, and I did not feel comfortable on any level to be driving anybody around, even let alone myself, to drive an hour to work. So I had to call out for 2 days, which I do not like to do. And so I, when I was out, I had said to my mother and I said it to my girlfriend, my best friend. I said, thanks, Leslie, sweetheart. I said to her, I said to my best friend, and she works in the mental health field. She's my dear friend that I met in the hospital, actually. She also has bipolar. And she got diagnosed when she was only like 14 or something. So our experiences are very different in that way. But she's super helpful to me with stuff because she works in the mental health field. And she said to me, it is, and my mother said the same thing. It's not your burden if they don't have any, so what happens is this. If I call out sick, they have no one to cover me. And so the people that I serve don't get to go to their assigned job that day. Or the ones that have an actual job, nobody shows up to observe them, help them, blah, blah. And I feel this extreme guilt and responsibility. And my mother, now that she's feeling better, can talk about things like that with me, which is such a gift from God. And so I was very upset. Yes, Dawn, right? This is a God thing. So I was very upset about that. So when I had a whole speech and I prayed, the day I went back to work, I sat down and I had a list of things to talk to her about, and that was on the list. And I have my bosses, it's a mom and a daughter, and they're lovely people, and they're Christian and all of that, right? And they're lovely people. They really are. They don't really know that much about, this business is new and they've never run a business. So, they're making some mistakes and stuff, but they're trying really hard, right? And it's hard to run a business, right? I think they're expanding too. I have opinions, but that's not the point. And I sit down and she says to me right away, we're going to train Michelle. We're sending her for the training. I said to my boss, you got to be kidding me. I said, I prayed and prayed and prayed, and I didn't say anything to her. She didn't, it wasn't like I said, hey, this is bothering me. It was just on my heart, and then I was going to say something. I just said to her, this is a God thing. I said to my boss, this is a God thing. So she was already training somebody, and I'm going to help, but she doesn't know that I got a job offer. And the only thing that's a little bit sticky about it is this. The person that offered me the job, and it's at the community college, and I would be doing instruction. The reason I really would like to take the job is a couple of reasons. One, where I work, it's getting a lot of drama with the staff. I like the staff, but it's getting a lot of drama. And like I said, they've never run a business before, so they don't actually know how to handle all of that. They're doing the best they can. I'm no shade, right? I'm not trying to throw shade, but I really want out of it. Last week was a whole thing about these people are flirting with each other. I'm 47 freaking years old. I do not have time for this. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's just not enough attention on the individuals we serve. Too much attention on staff. I don't want any part of it. And and I'm talking to Romeo about it. He goes, "Oh, there's all that crap." When he's like, "Oh, there's all that crap, same crap when I taught high school." I said, "Yeah, but," and he said, "But I stayed away from it." I said, "I know you did." I said, "But with me, I can only, I got to deal with some of the people, so I don't want to, So, with my new job, I'll be doing more instructional, and I'm a teacher. That's what I am. So, I do feel I've set up the situation with God's help, of course. And I think the woman who's going to take over, I'm hoping it'll be her, will do a good job. The only problem I feel a little guilty is they don't have another person to, now they're going to be in the same situation. There won't be a backup. But again, a lot of that stuff is, I got to leave it to God because it's not my thing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm learning is I've got to go day to day with God, right? Right, Dawn, that's where my issue is. I've got to do that. She says, I know. Okay, Lori, I know. I do my job and go home. That's the thing. That's the thing, Dawn. I've got to get that mindset back. And not back. I've got to get it, period. I've never had it. My boundaries with work were so poor when I was teaching. You want to hear something? And my brother's going on a date with this lady. Get this. Now, 15 years later, my older brother, when he comes at Christmas, has been talking to this woman who used to be a dear friend of mine. And when I lost my mind, she said, I can't be friends with you anymore. And I understand. But now she's going on a date with my older brother, which is a little annoying to me because I don't think she has her crap together. My brother's a great man, and he's got a, this is another whole story. We're not going down that rabbit hole. Anyway, she ended up homeless because, and it was really not on, her aunt died and she was living with her aunt and she died, and it was a whole scenario, and it was a brief thing. Listen, Dawn, I'm telling you now. I said to him, I warned him, and then he texted me. He goes, listen, we're only going out to dinner. I said, she messaged me. She wants to go out to dinner with you. I said, you know, she doesn't make good choices with men. I don't understand why she, you know, and my brother he had an awful divorce after 20 years of marriage. And now he and his ex-wife are in a really good place with the kids. And his kids are, he's got, his girls are in their 20s. They're doing great. My nephew's 14. He's going to be the quarterback of the high school football team next year. He's doing fantastic. My brother's doing fantastic. I'm like, why? You know, I feel like saying to him, why are you going to do this? But I can't. Anyway, but this particular woman was homeless for a little while, and I let her move in with me. Her son was my student. So I had one of my students. Now his dad had joint custody, so he wasn't with me all the time. But part of the week, nobody knew one of my students was living in my house, and that is just so not okay. So I have come a long way. I have come a long way. That's when I was, you know, living with that nutcase, and I was in my own insanity too. So I'm just saying that I've done better with my boundaries, but I feel really strongly that the new job will be even another level. The thing is, okay, the new job is a job offer by a woman who used to work just really part-time, just briefly on the weekends, you know, once in a while for my boss so she actually, so it's a little bit, I think my boss is going to take offense to the fact of where I'm going. And the other thing is, my boss, like when I told my boss that I was getting my master's, she goes, you're not leaving us, are you? So like she's already been saying things like that. Are you leaving? You know, and I said no. And I had no plans to leave when she said that. But then this opportunity came up, and I'm going to tell you the truth, people. I'm taking a pay cut for this. I'm taking a pay cut. I want this job so bad. I'm just ready for the change. It's it's an opportunity to do something different. It's just going to be less drama. I know that much. I can tell you that much for sure. It's going to be less drama. That's a definite. And it's, I guess, like where I work, there's just a control thing going on over there. And it's not that I'm personally affected by it so much. But there's just, okay, for instance, there's cameras all over the offices. Even where I am, there's cameras everywhere. And they watch the cameras all the time. They're watching the staff. And it makes me super uncomfortable. Like, there's just I don't know how to explain it without sounding not nice. And I don't want to sound not nice because I'm grateful. So I think it's just like, be grateful, move on. However, ladies and gents, it is hard, you know. I know. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. Where's Mama Leah? Woo! We're gonna open up your package. I'm just gonna glue some stuff on here, and then we're gonna open up your package. I got your package. I'm gonna do it first. Exactly, Dawn. Thank you. Yeah, it's just, and then rewinding it and stuff. You know what it reminded me of? I love my sister-in-law dearly. She waited to have her kids till she was almost 40, and we were down the shore on vacation a couple years ago, and she's watching on her phone. She brought the video camera thing. Oh, thanks, Malia. Take your time, girl. She brought the camera to watch the kids in their bed, and then she had the video camera on her phone, and she was rewinding it, watching the kids. And that's what they do where I work. They rewind it to see what's going on. I'm like, dude, please. I'm not a serial killer. I mean, maybe I watch too much true crime. I can admit that. But really. Really. All right, I'm going to want a pocket. I'm going to put these down. Right, Dawn? I'm sorry. Like, thank you. Thank you. Because I'm just, and maybe like, I don't know, because I have nothing to hide. But like, I was picking a wedgie in my office the other day, and I'm like, I'm being watched. And I don't think they again, it's nothing intentional, right? It's nothing intentional. That's the thing. But the thing is, like, I've done things unintentionally and hurt people. You know, you can have unintentionally, you can still do things that aren't good. You know, I mean, that's the whole thing. You can definitely unintentionally do things that aren't good. So my man is downstairs rocking it. All he needs is, I don't know why he doesn't have an apron on, because he is rocking it downstairs. He's doing all of the sides for tomorrow ahead of time. I'm making one thing. I'm making, because I hope this works. I'm making the apple crisp. I'm making the apple crisp. Yeah, do you see what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Like, if that's what you're worried about and that's what you're spending your time doing, Malia, right? Looking at that stuff, like, forget it. I don't have... Right, exactly. And me too. Me too. I mean, believe me, I got a lot going on. So don't mind, you know. Don't mind me. And I guess whatever. I'm just ready to move on too. And you know what's funny is because, like, my girlfriend, we were out to lunch for her birthday, like about a month before I got this offer. And she said to me, you sound like I was already talking about stuff. And she goes, you just sound like you're ready to move on, right? Apple crisp. And you know what, Jen? I'm not like somebody who can move. I don't know my way around a kitchen. So I went on All Recipes, which is a pretty decent place to go. And I found an easy recipe for apple crisp. However, I think I might ask my mom if I can stop by today and get she has that, you know, that apple thing that to peel the apples. You turn it. She has one. I think she even has two of those. She used to have these like annual pie days with her friends when she was younger. Dawn said she's dying over here. Well, I'm glad I could be of assistance to be amusing to you. Yeah, and then we're doing with my daughter tomorrow, and then my daughter made she did the Friendsgiving with her friends, and she made apparently some like killer. Oops, I just killed this. Mac and cheese. So she's gonna make that for us. And Romeo was so funny because I text him so she texted me the ingredients that she needed, and then he was going to the store, so I texted to him. And she said, here's what she said. Oh, cool. What time? My son texted me good morning. That was nice. She texted me, and it said, Cavatappi, I think it was, I don't know if it's Cavatappi or Cavatelli, whatever, must be this kind. It's a certain kind of, you guys would know it, a certain kind of, I gotta give them pasta, right? And, and then, oh, no way, Malia, that's so wonderful. Oh, I hope you guys have the best time. Better post some pictures. And so he thought it, and then the next ingredient was paprika. So he gets home and he's like, well, they didn't have that paprika she wanted. I mean, I don't really know. I'm not sure what kind of paprika. I was like, okay. So I text her. I'm like, yeah, they didn't have that special paprika. Can you use regular paprika? Then I went and looked. I'm like, what the hell kind of paprika do you need? So I went back and looked at them. It was not even. It was just, I'm like, oh, Lordy. Oh. That's gross, Leslie. That's extra gross. This is Jacqueline paper. Yes, it is. And not only that, look at this one. How beautiful is this? This is Jacqueline. Right here. Isn't that gorgeous? I actually glued it in because I had already made the book. So I glued this in. Listen, you're going to be seeing a lot of Jacqueline because, Lori, I bought, let me show you guys if you didn't see it. Now, I don't have all the accoutrements. The accoutrements are over there, but this is my next journal. After I'm done, after Thanksgiving, this journal goes away. This is I am so freaking pumped. I wanted to do the pink theme. Look at this. Look. Hot flipping pink. I'm doing pink Christmas. Yes, this is hers. This girl can dye some paper. Look at this. Look at the texture on that. Isn't this gorgeous, Leslie? Yeah, this is my Christmas journal. And she can, man, I'm going to tell you what. She can really sew the signature in nice and tight. And it's perfect. It's one for me because I make them so fat. I really can't do more than one. But look at the green and the red. But then she pops it with that hot pink, man. Yes, please. So yeah, and then it's the perfect size for me. It's that Reader's Digest, but it's green. Look at that, what she did. I don't know what she did to make it look like that. And then she got me a little so I can put like maybe the year on there. Dawn, me too. This is my first year doing it with the... Oh, all right. So, all right, hold on. I will show you the rest of everything. But one thing I did buy for Christmas, and I bought the pink. I think I showed you guys that. I don't know where the heck I put it. Where is it? This one here. I bought this one, the pink Christmas, with the ephemera, so you can cut out whatever you want. So that one I did. And then that's going to go with it. And then I'm just going to say I've loved Meremi Small Art Marta since like 2017 is when I started following Marta. Well, now she has all these books. I bought her stuff forever. I bought her stuff when she had a website, all that. So now she has all these books on Amazon. God bless her. So this one's not pink, but it is flipping cute. Look at this. She's got so many different ones. I'm wondering, she obviously didn't draw these, so she must be doing digital art now. That's my thought, but look at that one. How cute is she? Oh my God, I know. Oh, Lori, you got pink hair. I thought so. I see it on your little thing. But look at the little house. I mean, this thing is freaking cute. So I'm planning on incorporating a couple of these little bad boys. She's got words. There she is. Isn't she cute? Cut and collage. So, yes. All right. Yeah, I mean, I was following her since before she was pregnant with that baby. I don't even know how old that baby is. Lori, I bought something through your Amazon wish list. I forgot what it was, though. I wish I could tell you. You know what, guys? It's nice to do that. I bought things through Nicole Relax Cut Glue's wish list. I try to do that because it's like you guys get a little penny here and there, you know? Me too, Malia. It's so nice to... I love that. You put... So, Women Empowering Women is Malia's one of her... it's on her Facebook, you know, page. I don't know if it's a page or whatever you call it. But I love a lot of the quotes that she puts up there. And some of them are so, like, talk about, like, hey, Cindy, hi. Welcome. Just finishing up some Happy Meal here, Cindy. And then I'm going to show a haul. Because you know, Cindy, I like to haul, y'all. But I love those empowering other women quotes, right? Like, when, you know, it's just the women who want to lift other women up are just my jam. Like, that's where I am. Oh, I'm Seussing it today, Dr. Seuss. I'm just waiting for my Walmart. I'm not a usual Walmart shopper. However, when I made my appointment to get my nails done, I made it to get them done. I just did like find a nail salon near because I hadn't done them in years, near where I got my hair done, right? Because my actual hair salon doesn't do nails. They do a whole bunch of spa crap upstairs, like facials and stuff. Anyway, as you can see, they need to be filled, but I'm so thrilled about having my nails done again. I've been loving it. It's been years I did that for myself. And so... when I did it, I just looked it up in the town and I could not, there you go. Thank you, Malia. I could not find the, Lori, I'm going to add you as a moderator if you don't mind. Thank you so much. So I have another one. And you too, Jen. That way, if anybody needs links. I'm not even asking you guys. I'm just doing it. I forget about the moderator thing. Oh, look what I did here. I glued it down. Look what I did. Oh, look what you did, Sullivan. So anyway, I'm driving around everywhere. And is Jen leaving? Okay. Enjoy. Take care, darling. Of course, Jen. Hey, have a beautiful Thanksgiving, sweetie pie. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving. I glued my thing down, so I can't even pick it up. Look what I did. Well, this is, oh, come on, you doofus. So I'm driving all around with Google Maps, right? Trying to find, all right, this is not going to happen. Maybe it will. And I can't find the dang nail salon, right? I cannot find it. And finally, I realized it's in the Walmart. I picked the saying Walmart, which is fine. I didn't care, but I couldn't find it because it was inside Walmart. So that's where my nail salon is, which is fine. It actually is really convenient because now I have a list of stuff that we need for tomorrow that we didn't know we needed, like parchment paper ran out, so we need some of that. He used all the pecans and he did not account for my pecans for my apple crisp. But I'm telling you, I wish I could show. Yeah, Lori, I'm willing to try those. You know what? Are you using press-on nails? You know what I couldn't get to work? Oh, thank you, Leslie. Have a great Thanksgiving. God bless. What I couldn't get to work, Lori, were those little wrap things, right? That everybody was doing. Like, you know what I'm talking about? The wrap, like the things you just like push them on. I could not get them to work, like for the life of me. All right, let's see. Let's put that guy right there. I want something in the center of that. Okay, so Malia, speaking of Malia, she made this, one of my favorite things I ever got from her. It sits right on my desk. I put the little bling on top, but she made this little thing, and I think she has some in her store. I have all kinds of fun things, including this, which if you're offended, close your eyes. But the lady where I go, I take a young lady to a dog groomer, and she had a whole box of these. And she's like, that's my box of fucks that I don't give. I'm sorry, I think it's so funny. So funny. So she gave me one. All right, let's see. I want to put a little something with that. And so I have all kinds of goody doodles in here. What does Janet Nash call them? Bits and bobs. Little bits and bobs. I want to put a little bit or a bob on top of that. Oh, yeah, and I got these from Malia, too. They're little inchies. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to lick my finger to pick it up. No, I want orange. Woo, we're flying now, baby. Stuff is flying around. There, we got an orange one. Oh, stuff is flying. Or do I want this one? Maybe this one. Yes. Okay. All right. Isn't that funny, Dawn? So wait, so Lori, what are they? Are they actual like nails you glue them on yourself? Oh, that sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting. So then so then when I was on Temu, Dawn, I found a little like a post-it notes. I really love these women. They own they're sisters, and they own this dog salon or dog, for dogs. It's a dog groomer, and they're really funny and sweet. They're really good to my girl that goes there, my young lady. She's sweet. She's gonna, she's working hard she's learning to become a dog groomer. She's doing great. And anyway, so I found a thing that said something funny with the F word, and so I bought it for them. And I gave it to them. They loved it. So I'm gonna miss a lot of different people. Uh-oh, that goes in here. Hold on, you stay there. I am scared to tell this lady that I can't work for her anymore. I'm going to pray before I do it. And I'm just going to get it done I think I'm going to just get it done on Monday. Because I don't know what else to do. Does anybody else ever have that situation when you have to resign from a job and you feel really bad? I kind of want someone else to do it. Absolutely, Dawn. I think life itself is entirely made up of that. Just those things. I mean, my dog, today I took my dog I took my little Chihuahua with me to the Dunkin' Donuts because she loves to take car rides in her sweatshirt that says best friend ever. And it's only a 5-minute ride to the Dunkin' Donuts. I used to be like that, Malia. Yeah, honestly, I think it's because my kids aren't little anymore. Yeah, Lori, you're right. It's really on my mind. I didn't go into work on Monday. I had a migraine, and I'm off the next 2 days. I really think I just need. Honestly, also there was no reason for me to go in. There was no work really for me to do. But yeah, I feel you're so right, Lori. Just you know that saying by Mark Twain is one of the best sayings ever. If you have to eat a frog, eat it first thing in the morning. See, look at that. Lori says they last Lori, that's a long time. For the growth too? Like this lasted 3 weeks and it's grown out like that now. That's interesting. I love hanging out with you guys. I'm so glad we can hang out today, man. This is fantastic. All right, moving on to water. Done with coffee, moving to water. All right, let's see. We've got Hello Autumn. That's a cute little tag. All right, that's got a tag thing though. I kind of want to tag it. All right, let's see what else. We got this nice, she got this cool piece of orange. We could turn this into something that we do like a quote. We could do that. We could do that. I can't find any of my corner rounders. I just use this one from Temu, but I have all these beautiful quarter rounders that I cannot. I have a black Chihuahua too. Oh my gosh, Dawn, I have a little black Chihuahua. She's old. I adopted an old dog. She's like 11. And I adopted her as a senior Chihuahua. She's a complete and total love of my life. And she's old. I don't think we're friends on Facebook, are we, Dawn? We got to be Facebook friends too. Send me a Facebook. I'm Laura Beth on Facebook. Let's see. There we go. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, Sandra. I'm so glad you're here, girl. I am so glad you're here. I'm glad to be live. It takes me a minute to get live sometimes, you know, like. All right, ladies, let's see. Oh, this is so cool though. I don't know. What could we do? I don't know. I just love this. These are so cool, these papers. I don't want to just, I don't know. I feel like I want to put this here, but I don't want to just put it there by itself, but I don't know if I want to. All right, let's see. All right, let's try this. Hold on. We'll just do a little something, something here. Tinkerbell. Oh, Tinkerbell. She's same age as Belle. Mine's just Bella. She came with that name. And is she sassy? Does she growl at people? Oh, you know what, Dawn? I really only put the dog on there. My little dog. That's really, I don't go on Facebook much. I go about once a day now. I try to go on once a day, put my dog on. I like to look at Malia's group. That group, it's a nice group. And yeah. I don't use TikTok. I can't keep up with it. It's too fast-paced for me. And then my daughter comes and says, she goes, you think you don't use TikTok? She said, you're using TikTok when you watch those videos on she said when I go on YouTube, they are, how's that? Yeah? I think that works. She said, when I go on YouTube, I'm watching the same things they post on TikTok. You have a Chihuahua? Yes! Yes! Cindy, you have one. He's a biter, right? Cindy, my man was like, nobody else would put up with this, Laura. He said, nobody would have adopted this dog that bites like this. I said, why the hell do you think I adopted her? Cindy, I work with adults with this developmental and intellectual disabilities, and one of the places that I do a different job now than I used to do, but what I used to do, I used to be a direct support professional, right? So we would go to the local animal shelter and you know, pet the animals and stuff. And one day we went, and I had been going there for over a year at this time. One day we went, and they were doing a live stream, and they had all these dogs, and they were all outside in front, and we had to go around the back and everything. It was really, and cats too. It was like really insane. Anyway, what they had done is they had brought another couple of rescues. Me either, Sandra. Oh, that's nice, Dawn. I love that Bella's sassy, though. I love it. I love that she growls. She growls. She's so funny. She really is. So they have brought the other dogs they have brought animals from other rescues, right? So we go in and we play with the cats that day. And we're in there for like an hour and a half. We come outside, and it's myself and another. Malia kicked a chihuahua. I don't blame you, Malia. We came outside and we're ready to go, and it was myself and another staff member. And when we came out, there was a lady sitting on the left in a chair, just her, with this little black chihuahua. And then there was a crate with a little lab mix. And we were like, the lady I'm with was like, I want this dog. I said, no shit. I said, I want this dog. So we ended up both getting the dogs. And See, they all have an attitude. So we didn't get him that day. I came home. And I had never asked my man John, I call him Romeo. I had never asked Romeo, can we get any of the animals that I've seen? I've said all the time I'm going there for a year and a half. I'm sending him pictures of puppies. I'm sending him pictures of cats. You know, and we had 2 cats and 1 dog, Lola. And Lola has 20, my mom got us the DNA kit for her. We know she has 25% Chihuahua and 25% Cocker Spaniel. Very sweet dog, though. And whatever else, mixed breed. 50% mixed breed, which I think is stupid that the test said that. Anyway, my mom gave us the test. Anyway, we got in an argument over it. I said, I want this dog. He said, my mom is an animal rescuer. She worked, not anymore because she's elderly now, but up until about 3.5 years ago, before she had a stroke and she got sick, she worked she volunteered at the animal rescue down here. She brought home all these animals. She brought home a freaking pig, whatever. So he insulted me and he goes, you're turning into your mother. And I stomped up the stairs and I said, you're turning into your mother, being controlling. And we don't argue. So then I stayed upstairs and he came up and he apologized and he said, you really do want this dog, don't you? I said, yes, I do. I really want this dog. So he said, fine, get the dog. And you know what? He loves that freaking dog. Loves it. Loves that dog. All right, I think we'll put this here. But it took a year for that dog to like him. It literally took her. We've had her a year. Last August, we got her. August 31st, we got her in 2023. And she loved me right away. She still does not like my son. He's 14. She can't stand him. She's afraid of him. She runs away from him. And he just wants her to snuggle with him. And she wants no part of it. As soon as my son comes in the room, she runs by one of us. Oh, it's so funny. It's funny. But I love her. She loves me. We're best friends. But she's a little stinker. I mean, if you try, she's not ready to get out of bed. Like, she doesn't like to get out of bed before 8 o'clock. She will not do it. And I'll make the bed around her. And I'll be like, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. She will not. If you touch her, she'll start squealing and act like she's going to bite you. And she doesn't even have any teeth. But she really is a muffin. She's a sweet, she's got like such a sweet side to her, but like also she's a complete a-hole. And I love that about her. My older brother said to me, that dog is you. I said, yes, she is. All right, I do want to put these notes on here from these ladies, so I know this is from them. So maybe I'm going to just decorate I think I'm just going to decorate a little paper clip and then put them on there, yeah? So then I'll remember. Oh, Dawn, she's so funny. I love her so much. I'm going to get her some more clothes. What I really want to get her is, bye, love you. I love you so much. No replay. Listen, you give Shelly all my best, okay, please? All right? All right, I want to find my, where are they? I know they're here. Excuse me, they're behind you. Oh, geez, Louise. Dropping you guys. Sorry, guys. Oh. Oh, they have a love-hate relationship. I will say, Cindy, I'm surprised that my Lola, the only problem is Lola wants to play with her. Like, she wants to play. And it's not, happy Thanksgiving to you, sweetie pie. Enjoy your babies. Malia, you just keep on enjoying every minute with those muffins. Because that muffin time goes by quick. Malia's daughter, I can't believe Malia's daughter is going. She wasn't even in kindergarten when I met Malia. Malia was pregnant with her baby when I met her, and her big one's going to middle school next year. Oh, God help us all. All right, I want to see what we have here as far as colors. We have, let's do yellow. Let's do yellow, and we're going to make it like a pretty, just a little pretty thing. Come on now. Oh, this has been so much fun chit-chatting with you guys. Yeah, you know what, Malia? You know, if they're cuddly, my opinion, they're cuddly now, they'll be cuddly forever. I love you, girl. Take care. My son's still cuddly. You know, not in front of anybody else, but that's all right. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, that's blue. I don't want you. I am not looking for blue. All right, what do we got here? All right, I don't know why this pharmacy is not calling me back yet. They don't want my $1,000 for the medicine. It's ridiculous. Lady at the pharmacy was so funny. She's like, oh, you're going to self-pay? I said, yeah, it's not covered by my insurance, man. What you going to do? Nothing you could do. All right. We got this. All right, we're going to go. We need something orangish, brownish. We're going to make something orange. I want to see what I have behind me here. Ah! There goes Craft a Lynch. You guys hear that? Craft a Lynch. Craft a Lynch. Oh, how about a tassel situation? This is red. How about something like that? What about something like that? Oh, that was something nice right there. How about if we just... No. All right, let's see. Can we do something like that here? No, that's not going to work on there. But wait a minute. Can we just add... Let's just see if we want to add... See, because this is shorter here. So what if we just added a little... Yes, I'm feeling this right here. I am feeling this. You have 4 grandchildren? Oh, so much joy. Oh, Dawn, are you seeing them for the holiday? Yes, please tell me you are seeing somebody. That's my dream. 4. Oh, how about it? Yes, Mama. Good for you. Oh, I couldn't be happier for you, girl. I could not even be happier for you. All right, we got to glue this. We got to make sure this part is glued all the way. I'm going to use this glue, which I got from Steph G. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dawn. What a dream come true. That is why I'm taking care of my health. Right there, I'm taking care of it because I want to be around for all that. I don't know if I'll get grandkids. That's up to God. But I am sure that I will at least get some great nieces and nephews, right? And I will tell you, my family, we're close like that. My kids are close with my aunt and uncle. Very close. Especially like my brother was just saying, my uncle called my mom and my stepdad went out to dinner with my aunt and uncle, my mom's sister and husband the other night. And my uncle called my brother afterwards just to talk to him because my mom's doing so much better, and my uncle was just so overjoyed. It's so great. My uncle's such a good man. My aunt really scored with that guy. They've been married for I don't know if they're married 50 years yet. They might be. They're one of those people that might be married 50 years. I've seen so much divorce in my life. That's just such a cool thing. Any people that are married over 20 years are my heroes. And I'm not putting anybody but myself down who doesn't have that, but I just think it's amazing. What do you have? Sandra has, 3 granddaughters. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. I just know the joy of my mom's relationship with my daughter and my son, especially, because I do feel like there is something with, okay, Ohio, but you know what? Listen, and Dawn, where do you live, honey? I forget. Florida? No. Are you down south? I don't know why I'm picking you down south. I'm picturing you. You got a granddaughter there. Oh, Thanksgiving, you're going to be together. See, this is why Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. Because people get together that they don't always get together, right? And to give thanks for the family. That's what it's about. Excuse me. Oh, that is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful news. Daytona Beach. Okay, look at my brain working. Woohoo. Yeah, my brother's in Ohio. Now, of course, from New Jersey to Ohio is not the same as Daytona Beach to Ohio. My brother's right outside of Cleveland. But he plans to come back to New Jersey once my nephew graduates high school. So, and apparently if he's going to date some lady that's over here, I need to get a grip on that. It's not my business, but it kind of is my business because he's my brother. All right, let's see. Now we're gonna do. Oh, we're not doing a pocket. Okay, so I got a little sidetracked here. This was just because it's really pretty, and I love things that dangle out. All right, we're just doing it. We're doing this, and then we're gonna do a haul. All right, let's do it. Okay, what do we got here? What do we have? What do we have? We want something that's gonna look pretty. I have. What's this? Oh, how about this? We can keep it simple. We'll do a little bit of this recycled ribbon. This looks like a ribbon that came on a gift or something. We'll take a little of that. That'll work. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that's beautiful though. That's beautiful, right? Yes. Oh, that's nice though, Dawn, right? Because losing so many, I apologize. I am sorry for your losses. Yes. Oh, I do understand loss. Yes. Yeah, I'm still working through the loss of my father. I think sometimes I just do believe the loss of our parents is just kind of a lifelong thing. That's why I'm so praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord over and again that my mother is back to herself. Even if we only have her for a short period of time, I praise the Lord. Yes, Dawn, I understand. I do understand. I still miss my grandmother. She died when I was 15, you know? It's like you don't have to just get over it. I know she's in heaven. I know she's with the Lord. But, you know, I still miss her, right? And that's okay, you know? I think when you give yourself permission to grieve, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, all right. You move out of my way, please. Thank you. So I'm also getting a new craft room. Romeo has been doing an amazing job on the ceiling in there. This house is so old. Everything is plaster. So it all has to be done in a very certain and specific way. Yeah, right, Sandra? It's not the same, man. I love my daddy. I love him. Love him. Love him. And you know what? The thing is, it's just like things that happen, you just want to, like, I want to tell him. You know, I want to call him up and tell him stuff. But then I believe he probably knows, right? He probably knows. Hey, it was so nice for you to be here, Cindy. Welcome and thank you for coming, okay? Thank you for coming. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving, Cindy, okay? You enjoy yourself and your family and friends and all that stuff. Hope it's an easy Thanksgiving for you. Some people gotta cook a lot. I'm not one of those people. Thank God. You know what? My advice to people, don't learn to cook. All right, these are really cute. They were supposed to be scented. That was kind of a jive thing. It was not cool. They're not scented, okay? But they're really cute. And so I'm going to put one on here. They're candle stickers. So that's one of those things with Temu where it was a win because they're cute. It was a loss because they're not scented. I'll survive. Dawn, I'm telling you, it's one of the best things I ever did was not learn how to cook. And I have no interest in it. And I'm okay with it. I used to really be like, oh, I feel so bad about myself. My daughter's like, I don't know how to cook either. I said, well, neither does your grandmother. So the real deal is this. My grandmother, my mom's mother, was super fancy. And she was raised in a situation where she actually had a maid, don't know how else to put that, who did all the cooking. So she didn't have to cook. So she never learned how to cook and never taught my mother how to cook. And I certainly do not have a maid. So Romeo had to learn how to cook. I told him, you got to learn how to cook. Dawn, I'll tell you right now. I did cooking. I was going to put it this way. Cooking for my daughter when I was a single mom. I did have to cook. I learned how to use the crock pot. That really was helpful. But since I was with Romeo and myself and my son, Romeo had to learn how to cook when his mother got dementia to take care of his mother. So then he just ended up taking care of everybody else. But now my son learned how to use the air fryer. So now he actually knows how to cook better than I do. All right, so we got ourselves a little page. So I'm going to put on here, Happy Mail. I have Happy Meal sticker. Hold on. I have a Happy Meal. Wait. I got a Happy Meal stamp. Hold on. I got a Happy Meal stamp. This was from Hobby. I think I ordered this stuff from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Anyway, here it is. Happy Mail. Right there. Very cool. We're going to put Happy Mail on there. Yes, we are. All right. I love when I remember my stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to be getting more organized as the days go on. I'm not sure how my new schedule will work, but I know that I took a pay cut and I'm okay with it because I really want to, there we go. Because I want this job and I love the woman I'm going to be working with. And I'm really excited with the individuals. I'm going to be called a transition coach, helping individuals with disabilities transition from high school into college at the college level. All right, it's a new thing. It's actually really interesting. God has now made it so that I will have worked with people with disabilities all the way from preschool through college. The only level I haven't worked with is infants. Thank you, Dawn. So look at this. We really decorated it up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. So now, I'm going to put all this stuff. I have a basket next to me. I'll show it to you. See the basket? Oh, no, you see my drink. This basket holds whatever current journal I'm working on and all of the junk that might apply to it. And then I have to go through and reevaluate that junk when it's time for Christmas, because Christmas is gonna take the cake. So, all right, let's put this goes down here. Hold on. All right, I'll show you what I bought. Unnecessary. A lot of this stuff I bought is unnecessary, but I don't care. All right, let's see. Here it is. I wanted to open Malia's first. This is not unnecessary. The peachy cheap stuff's unnecessary, and I know it, so just pointing that out. All right, there's my, all right, this one, I have one from Selena also at Amora Fabrics, but this one is from, thanks, Sandra. This one is from, whoops, Malia at the Chadwick Rose. I wonder where she came up with that name. And it's Christmas. I think I just ordered another Christmas one from her. I'm not even kidding you. That's okay. I'll use it all. I can't find my Christmas stuff, so I'm kind of replenishing it. Anyway, sorry for the crinkle dinkle, but here we go. Ooh, this looks good. Wow, she did a great job. Who is this cute, adorable Santa? Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Well, I think I'm just gonna put this stuff right in that box. Oh, that's cute. I love him. Look at him. Oh, he's fun. Things are flying. Look at him. He's awesome. He's vintagey. Feed the birds. As long as you've loved me, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, these are adorable. Little tags with, there you are. Whoop. This is so cute. Oh, she's got such a variety here. Look how chubby this Santa is. Shopping list, paradise does not have to be tropical. Loved ones who are dear to us. Little hat. What is this? These are little... Oh, look at this. This is like she did on the back. I can't figure that out. Okay, it's like it's... On the back is scrapbook, and then front is painty paper. That is so cute. Oh, what fun. Look at the sparkles. Is this a card? Merry Christmas, wishing you all the happiness in the world. I love it. And these are all tags. All tags. Beautiful. All right, hold on. I want to just... This is, yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, she has great stuff. She's really like, the prices are so good too, Dawn. Her prices are so good. She has a new website. It's a she just launched her website. So it's like super easy to buy her stuff there too. I honestly think I just bought another one of these. Look at this. Oh, I'm putting this on my Christmas tree. This is one of those ornaments that you can hang up. Joyous Christmas. That is so cute. Napkins. Woo! Very nice. Papers. I'll move these over here. There's such a variety. I love that. Oh, come all ye faithful. That one's cute. Oh, these are really cute. Man, she really did it up, man. And these are like a 6x6. Look at that one. It's a sweater texture. Love that. Cups. Merry Christmas. See, this is great. Like, I do want to do pink stuff too, but like I also want to have, you know what I'm saying? Oh, these are cards. Great. And then, oh, look, an envelope too. Yes. And they come with the envelope too, because like, what if I really want to use it as a card? I might just make a card journal, but... Oh, I love this one. Look at that. Close-up of the... Oh, absolutely. Dawn, do I know? Do I know? But I couldn't find my Christmas stuff because everything's all crazy right now. We're moving things everywhere. Plus, I didn't really like anything I had in there. That's a painty paper. Grace and peace be yours. 2 Peter. Oh, that's a thin... that's a thin painty paper. I like that. But it's nice to look even if you're not going to buy it, right? You know? These are all painty papers. So fun. Wrapping paper. Little squirrels. Oh, those are fun. Little squirrels. Music. Santas and stars. Oh, here we go with some... Oh, those look delicious. Oh, my Lord. Homemade mint patties. Dainty French bonbons. Plain candle. I love these old ones. Yeah, it's fun to look, right? What's this one? Homespun Santas. Oh my goodness. Look at these people. Look at that lady's hairdo. Oh my goodness, there's the wieners. Yo-yo tree. That's cute. Ooh, edges. And music. Excellent. Love the kit. It's excellent. Really well done as usual. As per usual. This one I'm putting on my tree. I love the little package there too. All right, I won't crinkle it back in because I'm actually going to put it into a box or whatever, something, into a something. All right, and then I had from Amora Fabriques. This is her Grateful kit. This is her Grateful kit. Sweet Selena. Sweet Selena. Her Grateful kit. She makes beautiful kits. Yeah, I just adore all of it. You have a stamp of squirrels ice skating, Dawn. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? I mean, really, how cute is that? So she does a lot of beautiful fabrics. Let's see what she put here. This is her gratitude kit. So it would be more like a rest of this month. Oh, these are pretty. Very pretty. Oh, she cut them into little pieces. That's nice. So you get yourself some littles. Oh, look at this one. I love that one. All the little buds. Oh, and this one has the heart. Very cute. And then the bigger slices. Wow, that's a pretty big piece. Wow. Okay, hold on. Selena, I don't have room for these on my desk. I love the color palette, though. Ooh, the texture on that. Pretty. I wonder, this is almost, I think these are upholstery, these two. Very pretty. Very pretty. That's pretty. Wow. It's like, I think it's like a green and pink, right? Oh, she put this in just for me. Oh, she's too much. She messaged me. She found a dandelion. And I always talk about wishing flowers, and I love wishing flowers. And when I decided to really dedicate my life to God, I took a dandelion and I held it in my hand real tight, and I said, I want to do God's will. And I was at my son's soccer game in the parking lot. No one was around, and I blew the dandelion. And then I had this feeling of force come across me, and then I just realized that it was a really big deal to do that, and I started running towards towards the pieces of the dandelion, and I was like, no, I'm taking it back. And then God was like, nope, once you commit, you're done. It says, if you cannot lift the load off another's back, do not walk away. Try to lighten it. Aw, that's nice. All right, so that's what this is. She's so sweet. Aw, that's for me. It was pressed in a book. I've got to do something very special with that. I'm going to put it here for now so I can look at it. Yeah, Dawn, it was really intense. And then you know what happened, Dawn? After the game, we went to Applebee's in a couple towns over from where I live. And I left my phone in the car. And so or my wallet. I think it was my phone or my wallet, either way. And I ran outside to get it. And in the middle of this empty parking lot, this young girl ran up to me and asked me to donate money to buy a card for a mission trip. And I had only $5 and I couldn't buy the card, but I gave her all the money I had. And it was, a trip for a mission trip for Jesus. And I was like, okay, Jesus says I'm on his team. That's the way I interpreted that. I was like, this is crazy. All right, we've got this beautiful little, oh, that is neat. Stamp. These are beautiful. She takes such care with her packages, this woman. She takes her time. These are pretty. She finds very unique things. She puts them together. Early summer, perennial. Oh, these are beautiful. And this is a little tiny English to French dictionary. Right, a God affirming. I could call it that, a God affirming moment. And then these little pieces. Interesting. Okay, I could make those for your little, put all those together. I love, this is a very vintage glassine. I love vintage glassine. This is a wallpaper piece, which got some nice texture. I love this with the bird going to feed the mom. That's so pretty. Okay, now look how she has put this together. Wow, she folded this over. That's so pretty. And then it says, have somebody to divide it with. Oh, Mark Twain. Love and cough cannot be hid. There's a lot of birds, right? It's really nice. Never borrow sorrow from tomorrow. Deal only with the present. Never step into tomorrow. For God asks us just to trust him and to never borrow sorrow. For the future is not ours to know, and it may never be. So let us live and give our best and give it lavishly. For to meet tomorrow's troubles before they are even ours is to anticipate the Savior and to doubt his all-wise powers. So let us be content to solve our problems one by one, asking nothing of tomorrow except thy will be done. Woo, I love that. We are keeping that out. Oh, this is really good. These are really good. I'm keeping those. All right, stop knocking things over. Yeah, right, Dawn? It's just so well put together. Authentic success is being so grateful for the many blessings bestowed on you and yours that you can share your portion with others. Oh, we're cutting that off. I'll save that for... It's all gratitude. This is so nice. I love all this. Gratitude, awakening the heart. Oh, that's E.E. Cummings. I'm going to have to read all these. I'm not going to make you guys read it. A sense of order. All right, these are all beautiful things. I'm going to read them myself, though. Yeah, this is amazing. She needed a hero, so that's what she became. A girl should be two things, who and what she wants. Coco Chanel. This is great. Oh, look at this. These are cool. Inspirational thoughts to guide my day. Today I'm grateful for. I offer this day in prayer to. Today's prayer. Someone whose acts or kind words brightened my day. My kind deed for today. How I hope to remember this day. How I hope to make tomorrow better. That is really cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all of this. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Yeah, real nice pieces, huh? That was from, oh, no, I'm not, you're not going anywhere. Hold on. I'm going to show you the stuff I bought from, I'm ready to, play with this stuff. I'll play with it later. Looks like there's a coloring page. This is a beautiful kit from, my buddy, Selena at Amore Fabriques. All right, I want to put that all back correctly. I'm saving those out for now, but I've got a whole bunch of, all right, let me show you the, those are the two beautiful things from our beautiful friends, which I would rather be purchasing from friends than from companies, but sometimes I get obsessed with what's on Peachy Cheap. And I think I have 2 more Peachy Cheaps orders coming, but I'm going to put a stop to it because I got to pay for my medicine. So, I have a couple. Oh, I do have a, wait, I have a Care Heart package. Hold on. Hold on. I got this from Care Heart. I did go to the auction for Care Heart for the Disabled Artists Foundation Incorporated. I did. I did. I did. I'm so excited, Dawn. My little niece and nephew are coming. My brother's wife, she had breast cancer this year. Praise God, she's cured for now. But my brother is going to take her away for a little trip for their anniversary and, you know, to celebrate that she's cancer-free for now. And his kids are 6 and... look at Dawn. I have a lot of peachy sheep. Thank you. I feel better. I'm not kidding you. Dorinda used to, my dear friend, Creative Moments with Dorinda, used to help co-sign me, but she fell in love and she's and got a job as she should. And so she's not really here to co-sign me on the peachy sheep anymore. But she's the one who told me about it. Yes. So and I get the babies, my beautiful niece who's 4 and my nephew who's 6. So almost 7. So they're coming to be with us for a week. I'm so excited. They're my babies. They're not even babies anymore, but they're my babies. So we're gonna do all kinds of fun things. But before I found out about that, I was gonna take the winter break to do my craft room stuff. But I'd much rather be with them more than anything on the planet. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Care Heart has some kind of chain here. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's start here. Beautiful. We're saving this tissue. I have never seen this kind of tissue. Ooh, hold on. This is awesome tissue paper. Yeah, anyway, one of the things is I have a ton of things I want to send to Care Heart. A lot of like doilies and stuff that I don't do. Thank you, sweetie. I'm overjoyed for you, honey, with all those beautiful grandbabies you have, especially their babies. This is really cool. We'll save that. All right, and so I'm not sure what I ordered. I think these are paper clips. I can't remember. Yes, these are awesome hidden paper. Never give up. These are awesome hidden paper clips that somebody made, and they have bingo boards on the outside. I'm thrilled with this. So it's like a little paper clip thing. This one too has never give up on there. You can do it. I'm gonna save those out. This one is same thing, paperclip, I think. Is it? Or is it just a decoration? That's a decoration, so I ordered those. And, oh, these are embossed. Look at this. Beautiful embossed. I love ordering this stuff. This is stuff somebody took the time to make. I love it. I love it. Look at this, embossed envelopes. Okay. So these will go with my fall stuff, and I will be sure to maybe have that be some of the last stuff that goes in my fall journal. So I'm going to tuck that right in my fall journal. Okay, and cards. I'm so thrilled about this. I'm going to actually put these away to use. Thanks. Look at this thank you card. Isn't that, you're a card maker, aren't you, Dawn? Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? And then look at this card. It was hard to bid on these because people wanted them. Somebody did such amazing coloring. It just says thanks inside, like in the corner. So maybe when I leave, I'm going to give my bosses each one of these. This is thanks. And I don't think I bought this. I think that might just be a bonus. So these are going to, I have a place for cards that I keep my cards. I love homemade cards. There's 2 of these. Very pretty. So that's that. Now, I don't know what in the heck I ordered that has, okay, I'm not really sure what this is. It's something with the chain. Oh, I think I ordered a gnome. Hold on. I guess I'm getting the bonus. Oh, yeah. Who made this? It is so cool. Arlene made it. Look. It has a circle on the back. It's got a mop, and it's got little keys in it. Little keys in the beard. It's got a nose and a hat. I love him. And it's perfect for me at my house because it has a chain. Because I can't hang things up on this plaster wall. It's very difficult. So I am going to hang this up off of, like, I can hang him up off of my, I have the perfect spot for him. I can hang him on the door. So that's where he's going. Arlene, I love him. I am going to hang him up and post it on Facebook. I got these, which I thought I might give to the, I don't have a ton of them, but if they wanted to do one art project at the place I work, I thought maybe we could use these. So I'm going to give those to my work. And Now my dog, I don't know what the heck she's barking at. She's barking. These are little bracelets with little things on them. I thought I might give these to the ladies that I work with, who I take to the daycare. So it's just a little gift for them. And then this one is a thank you. I was gonna say I don't remember ordering this, but it looks like some kind of pin thing, bulb pin, and so that's a thank you. And let's get this box out of here. I'm gonna put that downstairs. This one is really cute. It's one of these little zipper bags. And it had, this is like so cool for Christmas. I love this. It's that ribbon that's like paper, or not paper, fabric ribbon. These really cute red guys, and some washi for Christmas. So those are going to be really handy. That's my Defy. Yeah, I love. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks for being here, Dawn. It's like a personal chat with you and I. I really enjoy it. Can you hear my little chihuahua and my chihuahua mix? All right, and then Peachy Cheap time. Oh no, not yet. Wait, I keep saying that and then not doing it. I ordered myself these. I haven't used them yet, but I've been dying to have them for years, and I bought them. I need to craft too, Dawn. I'm noticing I ordered these, and I didn't use them yet, but I'm going to use them. This is what I want to sit down and play with by myself a little bit. They're watercolor, liquid watercolors, and I have been dying to try them for years. And I just decided one day I was going to order them for myself, and I did. And I haven't tried them yet. But I will. So that's those. And then the other thing I ordered that I wanted was very interesting. I was going to get these on. They're watercolor, but they're liquid, and so they're really awesome. And you know what? Maybe I'll do a live where I play with them. They're so vibrant. What I wanted to do was a thing where you take. I saw somebody make a birthday card. And it was really, really cool. They used liquid watercolors and they used tape. And they put tape and they made candles. And it was so, so cool. So maybe I'll do a live where I play with them or something next week. The other thing I've been dying to have for a long, long time is some really decent brush pens, because I do a lot of lettering. Not perfect lettering, but my own lettering. So I went on, I saw these on Marketplace. And then by the time the lady was going to mail them to me, they were almost the same price as what I can get them on Amazon. So I did get myself these. And these are my own personal Christmas gifts, basically, was these and those. So that's it. I'm not getting myself anything for Christmas. Because you're not really supposed to buy yourself Christmas gifts. So that's it. Yeah. Yeah, Sandra, I'll totally do that. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. And these are really, really fun. These are also like, you can play watercolory with these. So these are the Zig real brush pens. So, but the lady was going to sell these, and the price was going to be like, and then I looked at Amazon. I'm like, oh, it's like $6 more for me to just get these, the not used ones. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was at. All right. And then let's get started on the Peachy Cheap. The Peachy to the Cheapy. And if you don't know what Peachy Cheap is, I'm not telling you because I don't want it to happen to you. Dawn. I know. I feel like I deserve it, right? So Peachy Cheap had some of these awesome little birdie chipboards, and so I got them. I love this mandala one. Also, I love how the window has the flowers over there. So I also think this would be really cute on a card. The thank you one. They have such cute stuff. And also, this says right here, which I didn't know, there's no gesso needed for priming on these. So you don't have to put the gesso on. And, oh, this one too, Be Happy. These are really cute. There's like 3 of them. And they're like, you could use them for edges. So it's one of those situations where I have to get more organized to know what I have. And I'm, oh wait, more. Bicycle. And another little manzala. I have to get more organized too, you know. So, hey, you're in here. Good. Oh, you did your treatment? You did your treatment, baby? I'm so glad. I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. You've been sticking with that treatment a long time. I'm very proud of you. And then, this was a big one. I got all of these ink dyes. These are all the little ones. They're just the Hampton Art ones. They were not expensive, but it gives me a lot more like, because I wanted to start making some cards. I had a lot of fun making the last card I made. I'm getting back to like the freedom of like, I don't have to do things perfectly. They don't have to look like the people, like, you know, they don't have to look, I don't, and I know this is no shade on her. She's been doing it for, you know, 25 years, but I don't have to make my cards look like Jennifer McGuire, right? They can be just mine. So, you know, I love that lavender color. It's almost like a periwinkle. I love that whole set right there. So anyway, but, you know, to just build my collection, to build some more colors. So they were really, you know, Peachy Cheap is you can get a whole, you know, you can really build your collection without spending the price that you would anywhere else. And that's what I do like about it. And that's what I have done. Right, it's just yours, right? And it's these are really interesting. They're water transfer decals, and I'm excited to try them. They're from Little Birdie. They have all different kinds. This one is like pink flowers. This is like a peach flower. This one's interesting. It's like black with the background. I think these will just be fun to play with on like pages, you know, art journal pages. But, you know, it might be fun to put these on. Like, my mom has some of these, those little wooden discs. When I went to the vendor fair that they had my work sponsored, like, I had to be honest with you, there was stuff that I loved there. Like, there's one lady that was doing, like, faux flower arrangements, and they a lot for Christmas, and a lot of them were in pink. But she wanted, like, $80, and I was just like, I looked at my mom, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I can totally make that. You know? Yeah. Yeah, florals, right. Cards, too, right, exactly. Cards, exactly. Yeah, I mean, what a cute little card you could make with some of these. Just a cute card, like for a friend or, you know. I thought of my friend Jean Moran when I saw this one. I always think of her when I see these ladies, you know. So, and I love hydrangeas. So, just really cute, you know. Plus, like, I'm going to make up a package for Defy. And, like, I don't need all of these, so I can send Care some of them, you know. That's part of how I think of it. And then these are really neat. I don't know. They're probably something weird that other people wouldn't want, but I thought they were so cool. And then I forgot I ordered them. So they're Sweetheart Inkers for, they're dye ink, but they're for distressing. They're from We Are Memory Keepers. And of course, they're like probably old now, but they're really cool to me. I had never seen them. You put your fingers like that, and then you can ink the edges. So there was what color? Red, green, orange, aqua, purple. I thought white is interesting, and navy. So just fun. I thought those could be fun. And I have the ink organizer now, so I'm going to probably get a couple more ink organizers. That I did get at scrapbook.com. I found theirs to be the best. And then one more, ladies. And we're done. I did get, these I had, and I didn't do crafting for 2 years, so you got to use them, or these will dry out. I had this one and this one, and they dried out because I didn't use them for 2 years. Yeah, I'll let you know how it works, Dawn. I also got this from scrapbook.com for free when I put in my last order, and I really do like it. It's like a jumbo one. It's pretty nice. I just have it with my vintage photo, but it's pretty nice the way your fingers fit in that one. So these are the expanding mousse. It's the do they even have? I don't know if they have color names on them. They're from Tonic Studios. It's pretty cool how it. Can you add water to this? I don't think so. This one is you apply the heat straight away or when dried, and it gives different results. So when you do it right away, it puffs out a certain way, but if you let it dry, then it puffs a different way. So it's a texture distress 3D effect using a heat tool, and they come out really cool. This is worn linen. This one has no name, but it's silver. This one has no name, but it's like a copper. This is iced aqua. And this is like a red. But I had these two, and they were really cool. Like, really, really cool how they came up. I made a lot of tags with them and stuff. And like I said, they will dry out over time if you don't. Oh, can you add water, you mean, to keep it... you know what? I think I did do that. Like, I put a wet paper towel. I know what you're asking me now. I'm sorry. A wet paper towel in with it. But I tried the adding water thing to reconstitute it, and it didn't work. but that's a good question. All right. Well, thank you for your time and consideration today, ladies. It was fun, fun, fun. And I will wish you all a very happy, happy, happy Thanksgiving. And just say to you that, you know, whatever life throws at you, don't forget God's with you. All right? We love you. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.